Good morning, dear students. Welcome back once again. So in today's class, I'll be doing the last two topics from the chapter Judiciary. Okay, that is Subordinate Courts and the Lok Adalat. Now, if you remember, we were doing Judiciary, that is Supreme Courts, I've completed already. Then we've done High Courts. Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, your Supreme Court, okay, is the highest court, also known as the Court of Appeal. Understood? Then, apart from the Supreme Court, we have the High Court, okay, which works under the Supreme Court. Then we have the lower level courts, which are known as the Subordinate Courts. Okay, so in today's class, we'll be studying about subordinate courts. The subordinate courts, as I said, means the lower level courts. Okay, now all the courts which are inferior or lower in status to the High Court and the Supreme Court are called your subordinate courts or your lower level courts. Is it clear? So the court of the district judge and other courts below in rank to it are called the subordinate courts. So here basically there are two types of subordinate courts. One is called the court of the district judge. The other one is called the court of the sessions judge. Now here, the court of the district judge in the district, it's considered to be the highest civil court. Okay, whereas the court of the sessions judge is considered to be the highest criminal court. Now here, what does a civil court deal with, or what are the kinds of cases which a civil court deals with? For example, cases relating to your land, okay, your property, your marriage, etc. comes under the highest civil court. Whereas the highest criminal court deals with cases like your theft, robbery, murder, etc. comes under the court of the sessions judge. So here, under subordinate courts, you just need to remember three things. Understood? The first one is all those courts which are lower in rank or which are inferior to the Supreme Court and the High Court are called subordinate courts. Okay, now here you need to remember again two more things. The first one is the highest civil court in the district. Which one is it? It's the court of the district judge. Okay, then the highest criminal court in the district is the court of the sessions judge. And here, the civil court, as I said, deals with matters like your marriage, your transfer of property, divorce, etc. All comes under your civil court. Okay, whereas the criminal court deals with cases like your theft, your robbery, your murder, etc. All comes under your criminal cases. Okay, so this is the highest civil court, highest criminal court. And here, as I said, you need to know which is the highest civil court, court of the district judge, and the highest criminal court is the court of the sessions judge. Okay, then we come to the last topic of the chapter, which is Lok Adalat. Okay, now here, Lok means, I think everyone knows, people, Adalat means court. Okay, so here, Lok Adalat means the people's court or the court for the people. Now here, Lok Adalat is basically for which kind of people? The people who cannot afford justice. For example, okay, whenever you file a case in the court, you need to have a lot of money. Why? Because you need to pay the lawyers, because hiring, appointing a lawyer means you require money. Okay, but here, Lok Adalat, they provide cheap justice, because here we have lawyers who are appointed by the government. So, they are paid by the government. Therefore, here, the Lok Adalat lawyers need not be paid. So, this Adalat is basically for those people, okay, who cannot afford, you can say, expensive justice, because hiring, appointing a lawyer, as I said, means requires money, because you need to pay the lawyers or the advocates. Okay, so Lok Adalat, as I said, is the people's court or the court for the people. A few judges of the Supreme Court, your social workers, your young students of law, they are the members of the Lok Adalat. So here you need to know the meaning first. What is meant by Lok Adalat? So Lok Adalat means the people's court or the court for the people. Okay. Second thing here you need to remember is who are the members of the Lok Adalat? The judges of the Supreme Court, a few judges, then few social workers. Who are social workers? Who provide social service, who work for the society. Okay, then we have young students of law. So they are the members of the Lok Adalat. And Lok Adalat, they encourages the settlement of disputes. Dispute means if any kind of a disagreement, any kind of a conflict occurs, they try to solve it through compromise and understanding between the two parties. And not only that, the Lok Adalat also provides speedy means quick and cheap justice to the people, because whenever case goes to the High Court or the Supreme Court, okay, it takes a long time because they already are overburdened with work. There have a lot of pending cases to be solved. So these small issues, small matters which can be solved by the Lok Adalat should not be taken to the High Court or the Supreme Court because it takes a lot of time. Okay, so here they say that the Lok Adalat also reduces the workload or the burden of the High Court. Why? Because now your small cases, small issues can directly be taken to the Lok Adalat. Is it clear? So this is the end of the chapter Judiciary. Okay, now in this chapter, just a recap of what we've done. The Supreme Court, the composition, the tenure, appointment of the judges, then comes your powers and functions. Okay, then we've done High Court, where again we studied about the composition, tenure, for powers and functions. Okay, then today's topic, subordinate courts and your Lok Adalat. Is it clear? So with this, we come to the end of chapter number 16, that is your Judiciary. So thank you very much, class.